No, the nigga puff, like he called, we used to kick it on telephone and after the Mace.
Right.
And then be like, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like, not the y'all saw. Worse, way.
In addition to reacting to Diddy's video apology for mistreating Cassie in 2016, 50 Cent has leaked more disturbing footage of Diddy and Cassie, exposing Diddy's shady activities. Throughout their years-long feud, the singer has made fun of Diddy on a regular basis. Diddy had previously spoken out after the horrifying footage of him mistreating Cassie in a hotel corridor went viral on Friday. He expressed that thinking back on one's darkest moments in life is extremely difficult, but occasionally necessary. He acknowledged that he had reached his lowest point and was in a very bad place, but he refused to accept responsibility for his actions.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was f***ed up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now.
After footage from a hotel was published, 50 Cent teased Diddy online, claiming that this is why Diddy responded to an apology seen in the video. In the footage, obtained by CNN, Diddy is seen following Cassie down a hotel hallway, shirtless and wrapped in a towel. As Cassie tries to enter an elevator, Diddy grabs her by the back of her head, violently throws her to the floor, and kicks her repeatedly. Afterward, he takes her designer bags, kicks her again, and drags her back to their room by her hoodie. According to Cassie's now settled lawsuit, Diddy allegedly paid the hotel $50,000 for the surveillance footage of the incident. 50 Cent shared the video on Instagram, sarcastically saying that Diddy's lawyers would claim the footage proves nothing and that Diddy is innocent. Cassie's attorney, Douglas Wigdor, told the Daily Mail that the video confirmed Diddy's disturbing behavior and praised Cassie for her courage in coming forward. Just 2 days after the 2016 attack, the couple appeared hand-in-hand at a movie premiere. Cassie sued Diddy last year for mistreatment, and they reached an undisclosed settlement out of court. Diddy's lawyer denied the allegations, claiming Cassie demanded $30 million to avoid writing a damning book about their relationship, which he called blackmail. The two were in a relationship from 2007 to 2018 after meeting in 2006 when Cassie was 19 and Diddy was 37. The lawsuit details another incident in March at the same hotel where Diddy, intoxicated, punched Cassie in the face, giving her a black eye. Cassie tried to leave, but Diddy woke up and followed her, yelling. Although Cassie eventually escaped to her apartment, she returned to the hotel out of fear that running away would make Diddy angrier. Hotel security staff, who had seen the footage, urged her to leave, but she stayed. Diddy allegedly paid $50,000 to the hotel for the footage of this attack. Cassie has spoken about the years of mistreatment and control she endured in the relationship. The video of the 2016 incident came out just 2 months after Homeland Security raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles as part of a trafficking probe. Diddy faces multiple lawsuits accusing him of misconduct, all of which he and his lawyers have denied. Despite Diddy's status as a major hip-hop executive and producer with a career spanning 30 years, he continues to face serious allegations. 50 Cent has been vocal about the claims against Diddy, even producing a documentary on the subject, with plans to donate the proceeds to victims. As more accusations surface, it seems Diddy's troubles are far from over, especially with 50 Cent continuing to call attention to his alleged behavior.
When he's doing, he says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party.
But what evidence does someone like 50 Cent have that could have destroyed Diddy if Cassie had taken him to court? To answer that, We need to go back to 1991. This isn't just about Cassie. It's about exposing a toxic side of Diddy's persona. The story centers around Joy Dickerson-Neal, who accused Diddy of mistreating her during her college days, long before Diddy became famous with Bad Boy Records. She recalls a date with him where her drink was spiked, leaving her unable to walk. When they arrived at his studio, he made unwanted advances and mistreated her. Even more disturbing, Diddy allegedly recorded the incident and shared it with 2 friends. This isn't just a rumor. Those involved have confirmed IT'd. So why didn't she report it? She was ashamed and feared losing the record deal Diddy had promised her. This pattern of manipulation, using record deals as bait, would later catch up with Cassie. She was offered a decade-long album deal, but Diddy's interest in her wasn't about talent. It was about control. He allegedly blackmailed her, forcing her into disturbing situations with other men while he watched, even making her find these men herself. He reportedly filmed these encounters, just as he had done with Joy Dickerson-Neal years before, and used the footage to keep Cassie from leaving him. 50 Cent shared a story about stumbling upon an explicit tape that made him question Diddy's involvement with Cassie. The images were sent to his private phone by an anonymous sender, and they were beyond graphic. 50 Cent suspected that either Diddy or someone close to him had sent the images as a form of control over Cassie. When 50 Cent confronted Diddy, he claimed the images were sent by mistake, but 50 Cent didn't buy it. He saw it as just another way Diddy tried to keep Cassie under his control. This was the beginning of 50 Cent's disillusionment with Diddy.
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that. And I called the nigga and said, yo, you with this girl? Like, you really, like, you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm going to send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man, about this and that. Yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these? And I said, you know, like, because they know, like, if something crazy.
Let's dive into a scene from 2005, a time when Diddy and Kim Porter's relationship spanning over a decade was akin to a roller coaster ride of on-again, off-again moments. Amidst one of these tumultuous phases, whispers began circulating that Kim had found solace in the arms of a colleague within Diddy's industry. Fueled by suspicion, Did orchestrated an elaborate ruse, whisking Kim away to St. Trope under the guise of a lavish yacht excursion. What ensued was far from the promised leisurely getaway. Witnesses startled awake in the dead of night caught echoes of heated disputes escalating into a tumultuous crescendo. By dawn, the aftermath revealed a harrowing reality. Diddy had unleashed a violent onslaught upon Kim, leaving her battered, and with a fractured nose, swift damage control ensued, with Diddy summoning a specialist from Geneva to discreetly mend Kim's shattered facade, shielding her from prying eyes until the scars of his rage had faded. But the tale takes a darker twist when one attempts to trace its digital footprint. Like a skilled eraser, Diddy seemed to have meticulously scrubbed the internet clean of any remnants of this sordid episode. Articles once boldly recounting the incident vanished into the digital ether, and images capturing Kim's anguish with a telltale bandage over her nose became rare relics in the online realm. One might ponder the length Did he traversed to sanitize his online persona, erasing all traces of his transgression from the digital landscape. Yet despite the concerted efforts to bury the truth, faint whispers persist, hinting at the sinister underbelly of fame and power. Gone Deal's voice joins the chorus, shedding light on a narrative Did he fervently hoped to bury beneath layers of denial and deception.
For the sake of Kim's family, because, bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket. Then has security, 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. I think that they should reopen our case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about.
The once rebellious artist Mark Curry consistently shares the same story when asked about Kim's troubled relationship with Diddy. He recalls how Diddy allegedly mistreated Kim and emphasizes the suffering she endured because of him. When asked if Diddy broke Kim's nose, Curry brushes it off as a tactic by Diddy's defenders to discredit him, saying that their feud over publishing rights doesn't change the facts. According to Curry, conflicts over publishing are common in dealings with Diddy, which fits a pattern in his relationships. Curry draws parallels between Diddy's treatment of Kim and Cassie, pointing out Diddy's invasive behavior, like wiretapping Kim Porter's phone, as a sign of his instability. Kim and Cassie weren't the only ones to face Diddy's violence. Cassie's mother, Misa Hilton, also suffered. Misa is the mother of Diddy's oldest son, Justin. Curry goes further, claiming that Diddy used to give his female guests at parties separate drinks spiked with substances to make them vulnerable. Curry argues that Kim's story mirrors Cassie's, except that Cassie managed to find some happiness, while Kim tragically lost her life. However, it's more complicated than that. Sometimes, victims become too trapped to escape. For example, after a violent incident where her nose was injured, Kim claimed it was an accident, possibly to protect Diddy. Yet, 2 years later, in 2007, when Kim discovered Diddy's infidelity while she was pregnant with their twin daughters, she ended the relationship. However, her interview suggested she was seeking remorse from him rather than fully breaking free from a harmful relationship with the father of her children.
People, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they are spearheading the reopening of Kim's case. And I hope they...
Diddy eventually confessed to Kim, leading to their permanent split. If you were in Kim's shoes, would you emotionally distance yourself from such a man while focusing on your children, even though they share his lineage? Kim chose a different path, remaining close friends with Diddy and citing a special bond between them. The story of Kim Porter, Diddy's longtime girlfriend, took a tragic turn. Unlike Cassie, who managed to escape a toxic relationship, Kim wasn't as fortunate. After Kim Porter's death, there was public speculation that Diddy might have been involved. However, the autopsy revealed she died from pneumonia, and Diddy wasn't with her when she passed away. So, why did some people suspect him? It might have been connected to the book Kim was reportedly working on before her death.